of persuasive speech topics.
Here's what I found on the web on what is a persuasive speech topic.
Thanks, Siri.
Your wish is my command.
So, one is that we rely on smartphones too much. Smartphone technology has advanced at a rapid pace throughout the years. It is why we can find anything we want at whatever time. Let's be honest, we're practically on our phone 24/7. For example, I have my phone all the time, which I forget about what's going on around us. Although technology has become of great advantage, we shouldn't rely on it too much. Today I will talk about problems smartphones are causing to our health, how addicted we're becoming to them, and some tips to reduce the amount of time we're with them. So, as college students and young adults, we're too ahead on using our phones. We're basically using it for every single thing. Imagine we have a persuasive speech outline due tomorrow, and you can't think of any topic. You ask your group, what are you guys talking about? And the thing they say is, I don't know yet. Like, I think I have an idea, but we don't know. And you don't know what to talk about. So the best thing is ask your phone, search it up on Google so it can give you some options like I did demonstrate right now. And according to Abigail Weiss, a news editor, she said we tend to search things we might already know instead of putting effort into actually thinking about it. We all have that. For example, do you guys remember in Professor Chi's class when we were taking notes and she said, can you guys please take out your phone and tell me what's the meaning of the word abstract? We all took our phone and we literally searched up the word to tell her the meaning instead of actually thinking about it and guessing what it can mean. Most of us who go to school during the day and work right after usually use our phones during the night. For example, I come to school Monday to Thursday and work usually all week. I tend to check during I go to sleep my phone just to check on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything, and or like reply back to my friends, especially my group. And according to Kendra Cherry, a psychology expert published on April 20, 2015, she said some sleep experts said that it's the light being reflected from our phone that's causing to mess our sleep cycle. I know most of us, like especially if your parents don't like it while you're using your phone and you're using it overnight, the light's being reflected in your eyes. So that's causing for us to mess up all our sleep cycle because we don't realize the time since we're all into our phone. It comes to 10 o'clock, 11, 12, and then we see it's 1, so that's when we decide to go to sleep. But then we don't think about how 6 hours later we're going to wake up to come to school. So then we're not sleeping 8 hours, the most we have to sleep. And then we question ourselves, like, why is our sleep schedule, like, all messed up? So according to, now that I talked about you, what's causing us smartphones to our health, I'll be talking about how addicted we are with our phones. So according to David Pearson, a contact report published in April 9, 2015, adults and teens ages from 13 to 17, meaning 92% of these teens go online daily. Most of the time we're either on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Skype, or YouTube, and we don't realize that we're really we're on our phones too much time. We don't necessarily see how much we've been in it since we're all into it. According to the journal Behavioral Science published on 2013, young adults send an average of 109.5 text messages and check their cell phones an average of 60 times a day. Basically, that has happened to me. The more I use my phone, the more constantly I want to check just in case I got a text message, a reminder, or anything. So basically, sometimes I'm just doing nothing, and next thing you know, I'm already searching something on my phone, which I don't know why. Now that I talked about why we're so addicted to our phones, I'll talk to you about some tips that will reduce the time we're on our phones. So according to David Neal, a freelance technology journalist published on June 28, 2014, we unlock our phones between 110 to 115 times a day. We all had the time in Professor She's class when she mentioned the first day of class that we couldn't. She didn't allow us to use our phones until she said so. So back to the story, like how I mentioned, she just basically tells us to use our phone whenever she needs something for us to search as quickly as possible. But if you think about it, we're here 2 days a week. It's from 11:40 to 1:20. So that's challenging ourselves not to use our phones. So if we do that constantly in our classes, that'll be reducing the time we run our phones, since we're paying to get an education. And plus, Professor Chi said this class matters. Another tip would be, according to Teva Payne, a famous writer, published on November 5, 2014, she said, I need my phone for the GPS, especially to get wherever I need to. You really don't need your phone for a GPS, especially if constantly it's for driving. You shouldn't be putting your life or others in danger. If you think about it, what would people do when GPSs weren't invented? I remember when we were going, I believe, to TJ or Vegas with my dad, that he would actually, like before we head to our destination, he would come up with a map and he would route out the how we need to get to the destination. And basically that's how people would actually get to wherever they wanted. So I don't see why people make excuses that they need their phone for the GPS. Because if you get lost, I mean, it's not bad. You get to, you get to experience more places that you have never seen before. So let's wrap some things up. I mentioned how technology has advanced throughout the years, and how what it's causing to our health, how addicted we are, and the tips to reduce the amount. But we don't need to. We could limit ourselves with the time we're on our phones, and as advanced, our brain is as advanced as technology. So we shouldn't be like all on our phones when we have our brain to think about everything we need. So our brain is as intelligent as an actual screen. Thank you.